decisions with God. So I hear a lot of people telling me, like, God told me this, God told me that. But something that a friend told me that caught me off guard and I ended up studying about is that if Abraham had stopped listening to God after he told him to sacrifice his one and only son, this is Genesis 22 if you don't know it, he would have ended up sacrificing the absolute promise God had for him instead of realizing that he was just meant to be obedient and take his son up to the mountain, show his devotion to God. I think a lot of times we try to sacrifice things and put them on the altar and make crazy decisions to make God proud of us, forgetting that he's always speaking to us. A lot of times we've just stopped listening once we've gotten the answer that we wanted or thought we needed, which can be really dangerous as we start to make decisions based on the deceitfulness of our flesh and not the sound mind of our spirit. Now, I fully believe that God can be asking you to do things that are uncomfortable or bold, but with this we have to use discernment and we have to keep seeking his voice. Because if we don't, we can make decisions that affect other people inherently that weren't God's intention. Because while we are saved, we still live in a fallen world where we could end up hurting ourselves in our relationship with God because we miscommunicated his original intention. This realization changed how I made decisions with God. So I hear a lot of people telling me, like, God told me this, God told me that. But something that a friend told me that caught me off guard and I ended up studying about is that if Abraham had stopped listening to God after he told him to sacrifice his one and only son, this is Genesis 22 if you don't know it, he would have ended up sacrificing.
I'll just keep looking on. I'm not buying it. I just don't have the money. We bought groceries and stuff, and I just can't just